Back again. Back again. Alright. And today I am back again after a 1 week ban. So, as some of you will know, I received a strike. My first strike from the masters at YouTube. The fought police, no less. And it was in regards to the last Jacobite, the 6th episode. And it was mainly about vaccines, because as we do know, you cannot tell the truth about vaccines on YouTube. And we will expand on that in a wee bit in terms of the guidelines, what you can and cannot say on YouTube. But if you have not already, then get subscribed to my backup channel, because I will not bite my tongue or say what they tell me not to say. If I feel that it needs to be said, then I will say it. And if the last Jacobites touch on the truth, then I will indeed share it. It's bad enough being censored by fucking YouTube and Facebook, left, right and fucking centre. But one thing that I most certainly will not do is self-censor myself, right? Do their own job fucking for them, right? I will not refuse or hold back in even saying certain words like vaccine or fucking lockdown or pandemic or it is one big fucking scam, right? Because it fucking is. But like I said, if you have not subscribed, then subscribe to my backup channel. That's life, but not as we know it, too. Because with the way it's going, the backup channel may eventually be the only show in town in terms of that's life, but not as we know it, content, right? But there is 2 videos on that channel for you to check out, if not already, including this one on the Tiger Woods car crash, right? And a wee bit of celebrity interaction with yours truly. And we touched on it a couple of weeks back in the Friday Fix in regards to the comedian Ramesh Ranganathan, right? So yeah, check it out and see what the vaccine myth buster Ramesh had to say when I put it to him, right? So check it out and let me know what you think of the Tiger Woods car crash, right? So jump over there and get subscribed. There is also the latest episode from the last Jacobites, Ian, Karen and Andy, and it was another good show. So yeah, jump over and check it out on the Tiger Woods video and let me know what you think. But in terms of the removed video, right, I got an email from the wonderful, ever trustworthy people at YouTube, right, in regards to the last Jacobite, episode 5, which got removed, I think, in about 5 hours. It was probably up for less than that. But as you can see, YouTube doesn't allow claims about COVID-19 vaccinations that contradict expert consensus from local health authorities or the World Health Organization, the ever trustworthy Sure, we are not worthy. So let's look at some of the things that you cannot say. Surely there's only one or two, right? Well, no, it fucking goes on forever, just about. So, to begin with, claims that there is a guaranteed prevention method for COVID-19. Right. Claims that any medication or vaccination is a guaranteed prevention method for COVID-19. Right. Claims about COVID-19 vaccinations that contradict expert consensus from the local health authorities and, of course, the masters at the WHO. Right. Claims that an approved COVID-19 vaccine will cause death, infertility, or contraction of other infectious diseases. Right. Of course, death would not be a side effect of inoculation, right? Or infertility is not a side effect of any vaccines. Sure, claims that an approved COVID-19 vaccine contain substances that are not on the vaccine ingredient list, such as fetal tissue, right? Because such a thing would never, ever, ever end up in these magical wonder jobs. Sure, claims that an approved COVID-19 vaccine will contain substances or devices meant to track or identify those who've received it. Right, and we have touched on the RFID chip in medication many times before, and it may not be in the COVID poison in terms of the job, but that is coming. There is no doubt about it. Right, and the health passports, well, in my opinion at least, the health passport is no more than a stepping stone to this implant that will document fucking everything in your body. Now, the health passports will eventually have problems, possibly like the duplication or some sort of fraud, and the sheep will say, well, this is a problem, and of course the agenda will indeed have a fucking solution, and once again we are not worthy. Sure, claims that an approved COVID-19 vaccine will alter a person's genetic makeup. Now where on earth would someone get such a fucking crazy idea? Because these COVID wonder jobs have absolutely nothing to do with gene engineering. Sure, and of course it continues. So what else have we got? Well, content that claims that COVID-19 is not caused by a viral infection. Content that claims that COVID-19 is not contagious. Where would anyone get such a crazy thought? Right? Content that claims that COVID-19 cannot be spread in certain climates or geographies. Because it can. Because remember, it's super fucking duper COVID. And now it is went variant fucking crazy. It is through the roof in the UK at the moment. And people, I must admit, I have been happy seeing a lot of people saying, whoa, wait a fucking minute. Are people actually buying this bullshit? In terms of the variant carry on, we will get into that on Friday in the Friday Fix, right? But sticking with this one, content that claims that any group or individual has immunity to the virus or cannot transmit the virus. Right. And I don't think I have heard or came across anyone on YouTube talking about that last one, or even the climate one in terms of geographies. But I have seen sort of similar stories to that in the mainstream media, which is, of course, where we get our deception. And they still, in terms of YouTube, kick the fucking arse out of what you can and cannot say on YouTube, your platform, right? And to go with it still, content that denies the existence of COVID-19. Of course, it does exist, or at least what they tell us is COVID-19. The genome sequencing that they give us will never be found anywhere else, because they fucking made it up along with some computer assumptions. And yeah, hey presto, pandemic, right? And to go with this one, denial that COVID-19 exists. Claims that people have not died or became ill from COVID-19. Claims that the virus no longer exists, or that the pandemic is over. Don't go saying it's over, because it fucking ain't. Claims that the symptoms, death rates, or contagiousness of COVID-19 are less severe or equally as severe as the common cold or seasonal flu. Because, of course, the flu has now disappeared. It has indeed been rebranded. Yep. Claims that the symptoms of COVID-19 are never severe. Of course, if you had the unfortunate pleasure, if you like, of having the flu in the past, then you will know that it can be fucking deadly and really, really bad. In the past, pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, a lot of people would think that they had the flu, but they didn't. They had a fucking wee cold, or man flu, as they called it. It was not the flu. The flu is fucking bad. And when you get it, you will know. But of course, it's gone now. So they must have stopped inoculating people with the flu jab. Of course, it's all about the COVID wonder jab now. And yes, still, the guidelines go on and fucking on, right? If you imagine, like, the scroll that drops open and rolls along the floor and goes on for fucking ever, it's like that. And I'm not even touching on everything, just a few. And to stick with it, claims that COVID-19 is caused by radiation from 5G networks. I wonder where people get these crazy ideas, right? Sure, videos alleging that the COVID-19 test is the cause of the virus. That's a interesting one. That one, actually, coming to think of it, claims that countries with hot climates will not experience the spread of the virus. Right. Videos alleging that social distancing and self-isolation are not effective in reducing the spread of the virus. Right, don't you dare ever question the masks and the social distancing and, of course, the fucking house arrests, because that's what it is. Let's face it, claims that the COVID-19 vaccine will kill people who receive it. Right, because no vaccine in history has ever killed anyone. Sure, claims that the COVID-19 vaccine will be used as a means of population reduction. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, where on earth do people get these crazy ideas? Right, of course, Bill Gates does not want to inoculate the world. Oh, wait, he does? Oh, sorry, Bill Gates does want to inoculate the world, but it's not about population reduction. Sure, videos claiming that the COVID-19 vaccine will contain fetal tissue. Right, claims that the flu vaccine causes contraction of COVID-19. Again, claims that the COVID-19 vaccine causes contraction of other infectious diseases or makes people more vulnerable to contraction of other infectious diseases. Another interesting one, that last one. It's always good to look at what they don't want you to say, because it really does speak volumes. That is for sure. Anyway, I thought I would jump on and fill you all in, if you like, and let you know what's been happening. So I am now out of YouTube prison, but yeah, who knows when I will be back. So make sure you jump over to That's Life But Not As We Know It too, and check out the Tiger Woods video. There will also be a Bill Cooper video uploaded to that channel this week, and on this channel, the original That's Life But Not As We Know It, I will be back again on Friday, and it has been a fucking crazy couple of weeks, and we will touch on that. Yeah, I honestly can't stop shaking my head sometimes when I sift through the media. It really is fucking staggering, that is for sure. But seek comfort in the fact that they do not fucking fool us. Not one bit. Alright? And thank you to everyone who watches and engages, right? You really are a fantastic bunch. We have a great group, that is for sure. A great community. Anyway, that is about it. Bye-bye.